Hello and welcome to day 13 of the Cabin Fever Beading Challenge. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make this bracelet. I should have looked up the bird names before I started, but it's going to be, I'll name it and you'll see the name in the title of this video. This is a really simple bracelet, but I think it looks a little bit more complicated than it actually is. So we're going to start off by making this loop that the seed beads go through. I'm going to pick up, we're starting with the beading string. I use this Beading Wildfire, the .006 size. And I have probably about 4 to 5 feet of it. And I have a needle on each end. We're going to start by taking one of those needles and picking up 10 seed beads to make that loop on the end for the jump rings. That looks like about the right number. Oh, perfect. And then I'm going to take the other needle and cross at that last seed bead. I'm going to grab my needles together so I know they're the same length and pull this loop on down. So there we go, we have that loop. And now I'm going to start making these the outer rows. So I'm going to start with 6 seed beads on each needle. And then one of these 6mm rondelles on each needle. I'm using yellow because I like bright colors and I just want summer to be here. So maybe if I start using brighter beads, summer will be here sooner. I don't know. We'll see how that works. And then I need 6 more of my seed beads. There we go. And then 1 more of the 6mm rondelles on each needle. I'm just going to keep doing that. And while I'm doing that, first off I'm going to tell you that these seed beads are size 11/0, I believe. We got them from Joann's. They're clear with like a silver lining. I think they look really nice and sparkly. And people have been asking about the needles that I use. So these are Tulip brand needles, and they are, I believe they're size 10 or 11s. But we recently bought more of these needles, and for some reason they seem bigger than the ones that we got before, our older needles. So if you're buying them yourself for the first time, I would suggest getting size 12. Hopefully the stores have that for you. I'm just going to keep doing this for the length I want my bracelet. And if you've been following this, you know that I have really tiny wrists. I tell you pretty much every video. But I'm making this to fit somebody other than me. So I'm going to make it probably around 7 inches or so to be our size medium. So there's my 6 seed beads on each needle. And then 1 more rondelle. Just keep doing this. It's a quick enough process though that I don't think I need to cut it out. If you're getting really antsy and you don't want to see me doing this anymore, you can go ahead and fast forward the video a little bit and you can see the second step. If you're new to our videos, we are doing the Cabin Fever Beading Challenge, which means that my mom and I both post and create a new bracelet pattern and a tutorial for that on YouTube, and we have like a little competition going to see who can get the most thumbs up or likes, whatever you want to call that, on their videos. I believe Mom's winning right now. It's pretty close. So we would encourage you to check out all of our other videos and vote on those as well. And you can vote as many times as you want on as many different videos as you want. And there's no hard feelings if you vote for both mine and Mom's. Go ahead and do that. You're just really voting on the ones you like. So I'm about 3/4 of the way there. A couple minutes ago, I had pulled out this bead that rolled away somewhere. Oh, here it went. It was a different color. We keep dropping our beads on the floor. And then we have to scoop them up when we find straggling beads that got missed. Our dog actually likes to keep dumping our bead containers over. And it gets really frustrating sometimes. I'm sure you guys kind of know how that is. Or if you don't, you probably don't have pets. So there, I'm almost done. See, I'm gonna do 2 more sets of these. That'll make it exactly the same length as the blue one. And this can definitely be done in different colors with different color seed beads. Like if you're going for like a black, like gothic type look, you could definitely do it in red and black. And that would probably achieve that really well. You could make it bigger into a choker. And so you could do it in like pearls and white colors if you want that type of look. Really, it's super versatile and you can do pretty much any way you wanted. So there we go. I've got my last of my rondelles on. And now I'm going to be making this end where the jump ring's going to go, so I'm going to get 6 on each needle. That was way more than 6. There we go. Then I'm going to cross it another seed bead. So that means one needle's going one direction and the other needle's in the other direction. And then I'm making this loop, so I'm going to pick up 9 seed beads this time with one needle. There we go. I'm going to loop it around and go through this first needle in the opposite direction. And then do the whole thing over again with this needle, just backwards. Sorry, I keep moving down. And it can be kind of tricky to keep all the strings pulled tight when you're doing this loop. But just keep working on it, keep fiddling, and you'll get it. So like here you can see that I'm not tight, so I'm going to just pull on all my strings. There we go. And take my last one, and I'm going to go through that needle. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to start doing this cross part in the middle. So I'm going to go on up one needle on each side. I'm going to go through all of the seed beads again. And then go through all the seed beads on the other side. Okay, and then, oh, looks like my string came loose. So I'm going to try to tighten that up. There we go. And now I'm going to pick up 2 seed beads on each needle. And then pick up a seed bead. I'm going to cross at that seed bead. And then I'm going to pick up 2 more seed beads on each needle. And then I'm going to go through, well, the needles are switching sides. So now the needle that was on the bottom is going through the top row of seed beads. And it's almost also the screen again, I'm sorry. And then the needle that was on the top is going through the bottom sets of seed beads. And it's going to look really weird as you're starting to pull it tight, but then it'll kind of like fix itself. I tell you guys that a lot. Most of my stuff hits a stage where it looks awful, and I'm really tempted to give up, and I actually throw it at my mom to fix quite a bit. Actually, a whole lot of the patterns that we come up with together, I start something and then it's not working quite right and I give it to mom and she fixes it somehow. She's like a magic bead lady. I don't know what she does. So now I'm going to do the same thing over again. So 2 seed beads on each needle. And then cross at 1. And then 2 more seed beads. And then go through all of this row of seed beads again. And you just keep doing this for the length of the bracelet. If you haven't already, I'd encourage you to subscribe to our channel. That way you can be notified when we're posting new content. And we also have a Facebook group that we have going for the Cabin Fever Beading Challenge. And that, the link will be in the description. But that group is open to anyone, whether you're participating in the challenge or not. And it's just a place that you can post the things you've been making, or look at the things we're making. Right now it's kind of a quiet group, but everybody's welcome and we'd love to hear from you guys and we love your feedback. So it's a super easy way to connect with us and be able to like chat and share what you're doing. Kind of a way of socializing without seeing each other in person. Okay, so I'm going to finish this up off camera. I can see so far that it's taken me about 15 minutes, so it'll probably be like 20 minutes to finish it at most. I'll come back on when I get over here to the end so you can see how to finish it off. Okay, so here I am finishing it up. Just got my last cross to make. And I looked at the stats in between, and we are at 389 subscribers as of 7:48. So let's see if we can break that and get to even 400 by midnight tonight. That'd be really exciting. Hopefully this video goes up before midnight. Sometimes it gets stuck uploading. So if it does, let's try to get to 400 by midnight. Okay, so there we go. I've got the last 2 seed beads on. So I'm going to go through these. Well, this one's the upper row, and I'm going to go through that middle one as well. Pull that nice and tight, and go through the lower row. There we go. And before you tie it, this is your chance to make sure everything's sitting right, loosen some things up if they need to be loosened. This is going to be a rather stiff bracelet. So it'll hold its shape really nice, but you just got to make sure nothing's too tight. And I think everything's good, so I'm going to go ahead and tie my knot. And then bury my strings, and then I'll be all done. So thank you for watching. I hope you're enjoying this challenge as much as we are. We both have hit points where it was a little bit annoying trying to come up with a new pattern or a new bracelet, but it ultimately gives us something to do, and that is definitely a very good thing. So there we go, got that one threaded through, and this one I'm going to go through this loop up top. Maybe. Okay, there we go. So it's all tied up. I'm going to go ahead and cut off my strings. Yes, here's my pliers. Mom found these super nice. I don't even know what they're supposed to be, but they cut the strings really, really, really nicely without fraying or doing anything weird like that. And I just love them. So there we go. And next you would add jump rings and a clasp. I'm not going to show you how to do that. I'm sure you already know, and if you don't know, we have a basics of beading video that would be great for you to watch to learn how to do it. So there's my 2 bracelets in nice springy colors. I'll see you tomorrow for day 14. Have a nice day.